وأصحابه أجمعين رضي الله تعالى عنا وعنكم وعن كافة المؤمنين أجمعين. بسم الله. Page, as I remember, page 99, beginning of the page. Okay. ما لا يتبدل به المجلس. ما, what, that, لا يتبدل, does not change, به, with it, المجلس, majlis. We were discussing Sajdatul Tilawah. When somebody sits in same place, recites many times, one sajda. If he changes, more than one sajda. What is the criteria for change? So we discussed some part of it, change. Now, what is not changing? What means not changing? Ma, that, la yatabaddalu, does not change, badal, bihi, with it, al-majlisu. Things with majlis, sitting session, does not change with. Wala yatabaddalu, does not change the place, be with zawaya, corners, al-bayti, house. If room, Allahu Alam, they mean the old house when this book has been written, not Kashana, big house, mansions or something like that, you get lost. Okay, وَلَا يَتَبَدَّلُ, does not change the place, be with zawaya, zawiya, corner, al-bayti, parts of the house, well masjidi, and part of the masjid, well even kabiran is big. So if in your house, in your room you recite, then same ayah you recite, like memorizing, you walk reciting, memorizing same ayah, you will do one sajda for all of that. Wala does not change, bisayri, floating, cruising, safinatin, ship. Ship cruises, you are sitting in, does not change. Wala does not change, birak'atin, one rak'ah, wa birak'ataini, or two rak'ahs. You stood up, prayed to one rak'ah, or two rak'ahs. Does not change. Wa sharbatin, drink. Sharba, shariba, yashrabu, a drink. Does not change. Not alcohol drink, of course. This is halal drink. Wa akli, eating. Luqmataini, two luqma. Two luqma. Luqma, morsel, piece. One piece you take in your mouth. Luqmatain, two does not change. But 3, 4, that means you did something different, then no continuity. Wanashi, walking. Khutwataini, 2 steps. 2 steps. Does not change. Wala does not change. Bittika, in leaning. Leaning against the wall. I mean, you were sitting like that, leaned against the wall, does not change. وَقُعُودٍ, sitting. وَقِيَامٍ, standing. You were standing, read something, then sat, read same thing, one sajda. Or you were sitting, you stood up. When you were sitting, you recite something, then you stood up, you recite another thing. I mean, same ayah, same position. وَرُكُوبٍ, riding on a horse. وَنُزُولٍ, coming down from horse. نَزَلَ, رَكِبَ, رُكِبَ. فِي مَحَلِّ تِلَاوَتِهِ, mahal, place, tilawatihi, of recitation. If you ride on when you are reciting, if you write, come down from horse or camel when you're reciting, that is, you will do Sajdatul Tilawa once. You were not there, that is why you may be confused then. Maryam, Hanam, what is this subject talking about? This is not my sin, what to do. Wala not Bisayri, going, moving, dabbati of the horse. Horse is moving, you are musalliyan, you are praying at the top of horse, or at the top of like living vehicle, like horse or camel or donkey. Okay, you are sitting and praying, so you read ayah, it will be considered one place. You don't need to do second, if you second Sajdatul Tilawa. Okay. وَيَتَكَرَّرُ Takrar, repeat, becomes repeated. Al-wujubu wajib. The person doing it becomes wajib ala upon as-sami' listener. Sami' listener. A person who listens, he needs to repeat sajda. Wujub, wajib becomes for him. How? Bitabdili, by changing majlisihi, his majlis. If sami', listener, changes his majlis, his sitting place, and he listened here, he listened in another place, time, same ayah, he needs to do repeated Sajdatul Tilawa, listener. وقد اتحد, وقد وهو بحالية, whereas اتحد was one. اتحد, أحد, اتحد. مجلس, sitting, التالي, reciter or reader was sitting in same place, listener changed the places. So listener, for each changing, needs to do sajda. Why it becomes wajib for him to do takrar, different. La bi'aksihi, not other way around, not vice versa. Means, if this reciter changes place, but the listener did not change, listener doesn't need to repeat sajda. Ala al-asah, this is best view. This is the asah view. Sahih, most correct view. Yes, John.
We talked about the big house and then the two steps.
Yes.
How they are related. The big house meaning within the big house, two steps, or anywhere within the...
No, outside of the house. House is not included. House is a house. House or masjid, finished. Masjid, finished. But the outside of the other areas, horse, walking, eating, other areas, not house.
And the listening, is it literally listening, or someone is just sitting and doing something on their own and some reciter is reciting?
I think it may come somewhere. I read that whether he understands or as long as he is in listener position, he needs to do sajda. Is what your question?
No, my question is, for example, if you are reading Quran and sajda tilawat comes, I'm just sitting there doing reading on my own. I'm not really listening to you, but my mind or my heart may be listening.
Yes.
Unintentionally.
I think you need to do sajda, yes.
Okay.
Understanding is not necessary, or paying attention is not necessary. Unless you are forgetful or you are in another world, something, it is your personal thing, you may be forgiven for that. But in a listening position, you are in that position. You need to do when somebody recites. Whether you understand, you paid attention, not attention is not important. متفرقات, miscellaneous things, فرقة, part, different, part. وكره is makruh. أن يقرأ, he is reciting. The person's recitation is makruh, surah and one surah. He recites whole surah. ويدع, left out. ودع, بدع, يدع, يودع, left out. آية السجدة, سجدة آية. He recited whole surah. He did not recite Sajda ayah like Surah Al-Alam or Alaq, whatever it is called, Iqra, Surah Iqra. Yeah, like last time, Sajda ayah, just Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Is makruh. La aksuhu. But other way around is not makruh. Reciting Sajda ayah, but not reciting other part is not makruh. Because the person intentionally not to do Sajda, he is as if he is not reciting. Sajda ayah, of course, makes bounding on you. Bound. You are bound to do sajda. So go, come. Let me not to do sajda. That is why not to recite. It is like rejection, the contempt, something. Yes. Wanudiba is mandub. Dhammu, adding. Ayatin, one ayah. It is mandub to add one ayah, or extra more. Ilayha, to that. I mean, it is mandub to add, when you are reading Sajda ayah, it is mandub to add one or more ayahs, not singling out. It is mandub. Wanudiba becomes mandub. It is mandub. Ikhfa'uha, doing secretly. Khafiya, akhfaya, ukhfiya, ikhfa. To hide. To do secretly, not out loud. Wanudiba is mandub, ikhfa'uha. Doing secretly, reciting secretly, not loud. And from, hiding from, غير, other, متأهب, ready. متأهب. لها, for that. أهب, فأهب, to أهب, يتأهب. متأهب, a person who is not ready. If there is a person who is not very busy, not ready, or something like that, that time, not reciting loudly, reciting secretly, hiding this ayah away from him, is mandub. You are not putting him in a problem, in a discomfort. How interesting. Islamic psychology, thesis, but you are not interested in that. A master program. Psychology of Muslim through the text of fiqh. Did you hear anything in your life, anything prepared like that? You did not. I don't think you heard. You hear from me. Psychology of Muslim through fiqh text. Don't preach me. Show the text. Analyze, show me. Don't preach me. I preached enough. Don't preach me. Everybody can preach. Yes. Wanudiba is mandub, al-qiyamu, standing. is mandub, standing up, ثم then السجود سجدة لها for that. You recited. It is better mandub to stand up than say Allahu Akbar, go to sajda, not from your sitting position. ولا يرفع, does not raise. رفع رفع يرفع يرفع. السامع, listener person will not raise رأسه, his head, منها from sajda, قبل, before taliha, reciter. When reciter goes to sajda and you are listener, you follow him until reciter, original person, took off his head, not to take. Listener, the follower, must not take off the ground his head, her head. ولا يؤمر, will not be ordered. أمر أمر يأمر يؤمر. التالي, reciter who recited will not be ordered بالتقدم, to taqaddum, to go forward, like they were reading all together. Reciter, imam or reciter, is in the middle of crowd, jama'ah. He is not ordered, reciter, when he is going to lead the sajda, is not ordered to go forward near to Qibla and other people lined up behind or something. No need. ولا يؤمر, is not going to be ordered. التالي, reciter, بالتقدم, to stand forward, to go forward in front. ولا السامعون, and listeners are not ordered بالاصطفاف, to do صف. يسجدون, they do sajda. كيف, there is كيف here. كيف, how, كانوا, were. Wherever they are, in which position they are. كيف.
Summarize this last sentence? I think I missed the point. Can you summarize?
No. I mean, when they are sitting all together reciting, so let's say they are in the masjid or outside of the masjid. The reciter, imam, is not ordered, not necessary for him to move forward, to stand front, go front to Qibla, okay? And he can say Allahu Akbar, kind of lead people to sajda. Others may follow, some of them being in front of Imam.
But they still have to face towards Qibla.
Yes, to face Qibla, but not necessarily line up and Imam in front. Okay, page number 100. شروطها, conditions, شرط, requirements. وكيفيتها, how doing it, how, كيفية. وشرطها, is required, is شرط. لصحتها, for validity, For validity of Sajdatul Tilawah, these are requirements. What are they? Sharaitu, conditions, requirements. As-salah for salah. Interesting. What is salah conditions? Wudu. What is salah conditions? Qibla. What is salah condition? Awra, covering. What is salah condition? Clean. Your place, your body needs to be clean. All required here. Illa except from salah. At-tahrimatu tahrima. Tahrima, enters takbir. Is not required. You just from stand, Allah Akbar, you can go down. It is not necessary. Let me stand, Allah Akbar, then like going to say the Allah Akbar. It is not necessary. وَكَيْفِيَّتُهَا. How that is to be done. How? كَيْفِيَّة. أن يسجد. This is the way. أن يسجد. The person does sajda, sajdatan wahidatan, one sajda. Bayna, between takbiratayn, two takbirs. So Allahu Akbar, down, sajda, Allahu Akbar, up. One sajda between two takbirs. Takbiratayn. Huma, two takbirs, are sunnatani, sunnah, two sunnah. Two takbirs are sunnah, without raf'i, lifting, yadin, hands. Hands are not to be lifted. Sunnah, without lifting. Allahu Akbar, just go down as is, as you are. Hands does not need to be raised up, like that, or going down and when you go up. No need. ولا تشهد, no tashahud, no التحيات لله والصلوات. ولا تسليم, no salam is necessary. No taslim, no tashahud, no raf yad. Faslun, chapter, yes.
According to me, suppose I don't have wudu. I listen to somebody recite the ayah. I should first make my wudu and then make the second.
Yes. You need to have wudu, yes. You need to have wudu, not necessarily immediately. This is not favory. I think perhaps we discussed before sometimes. This is ta'khiri, not favory. This wujub, wajib, becoming wajib, is not every immediate. So you don't get that much concerned, oh, I don't have wudu, let me rush, get wudu and come back or something like that. You can delay that, you can do tomorrow, you can do next day. I mean, doing it better, but it is not favory. It is tarahi, delayable. First chapter, fi in sajdati shukri, shukur sajda for thanking. Sajdatu shukr. There is something called sajdatu shukr. Just thanking Allah, you do sajda. I mean, outside of salah, you just go to sajda, and you may do long sajda, you may do dua inside the situation, sajda to shukr, thanking Allah, grateful. First chapter fi in sajdati sajda ash-shukri, shukur sajda. Sajda to shukri, sajda of shukr, makruhatun is makruh. Inda, according Abi Hanifa, Abu Hanifa, rahimahullah, may Allah bless him. Abu Hanifa says Sajdatul Shukr is makruh. La, not yusabu thawab. Saba, asaba, usiba, yusibu, yusabu. The person is not given thawab, biha with that. Alayha, upon that. No thawab. Watarkuha, not doing Sajdatul Shukr is awla, is better. Okay. Imam Azam does not recognize, does not accept as good thing Sajdatul Shukr himself. وقال, two others said, قال. Who are two others? Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad. Here, Sajdatul Shukr, that qurbatun is nearness to Allah. Yusabu, the person is given thawab alayha upon that. So two students oppose to their ustaz. Okay, this is Sajdatul Shukr. So Sajdatul Shukr is, according to Abu Hanifa himself, is makruh, but according to his two students, is qurbatun, is not makruh, is good thing. Hay'atuha, how do it, how to be done? Hay'at, what is its being? What is its structure? Hay'at, committee. What is his structure? Its structure of Sajdatul Shukr. Mislu, like, as Sajdati, Sajda at-Tilawati, Tilawa Sajda. It is like Tilawa Sajda. I mean, like Sajdatul Tilawa, Allahu Akbar down, then Sajda, then come back another Allahu Akbar. That is the way done. Not necessary to raise hands or anything. Fa'idatun, note. Fa'ida, benefit. Muhimmatun, important. Important note. Fa'idatun, note. Fawaid, notes, margins. There are books like Fawaid. Fa'idatun, note. Muhimmatun, muhim. Aham, muhim, important note. Lifor, daf'i, eliminate. Kulli, each. Muhimmatin, each problem. Any problem. Important note, to eliminate any other concern. Qala said, okay. Muhimmatun, first one, fa'idatun, fa'ida, muhimmatun, important. Ahamma. Lidaf'i, to eliminate, kulli, each. Muhimmatin, problem. So the word has two meanings. One is important, the other one is like problematic. So it is, Qala said, Imam an-Nasafi, Imam Nasafi. Nasaf, a small village in Turkish area in Central Asia. Fil Kafi, in the book called Kafi. In the book Kafi, the writer Nasafi said, Man who qara'a, recited, ayah, verses, as-sajdati, sajda verses, kullaha, all, anybody who recites sajda verses, all of them in one, في مجلس, in majlis, واحد, in one sitting, one place. 14 sajda, somebody recites 14 sajda in one places. وسجد, and did sajda, لكل, for each, منها, from that. He recited 14 sajda in one sitting, different part of Quran, 14, each recited, each sajda differently, and this sajda for each one 14 times. Shafahu, Allah is enough. Shafahu, Allah becomes kafi, takes care of him. Allahu Allah, ma that ahammahu, what is made him problem. That's what the book says. Anybody who recites 14 sajda ayahs in one sitting and does for each one sajda, that means 14 sajda, Allah will take away his problem, whatever his intention and problem is. Yes, he said yes and stopped. Me said yes and stopped.
This one without comment about the view. The view is.
Sorry?
Did he say anything about this view? Usually the comment at the end of that is this is the Zahid, this is the Zahid.
Yeah, okay, good. Perhaps somewhere is, maybe, yeah. Sometimes the views are evaluated. Sometimes it's left without big evaluation. Yes, correct.
How can someone read 14 sajda ayahs in one sitting? Same ayah 14 times or?
No, different. I is plural over there. I is plural. Ayah, plural. Not one ayah 14 times, but plural. Plural.
I guess what